Today, you jackasses, we're back here with Tony on the Loud Jackass podcast, and today I have an impassioned video for you. Today, I want to talk about one Joseph Biden, President of the United States. I can't believe this dumb old sumbitch made it in, but he did, goddammit. They scammed us. They cheated. I can't wait till August to have myself be some Donald Trump again in office. Oh, God. I can't wait for the CNN news anchor's heads to blow up when it happens. Oh, God. Please don't leave me with Joe. I can't take it anymore. But God damn it. We got to get into this here video. So I say we do it. Let's go. Alright, goddammit. Alright, enough with the shenanigans. I'm joking. I could do that for the entire video, but I'd rather not. Also, that's the redneck in me screaming out, God, please, let August really be a thing. Crap, I'm not even in the right place in this video. I'm a professional. Do not try this at home. I'm amazing, okay? Don't you look at me like that. Don't you judge me, okay, with those eyes. I see you looking. But let's go ahead and get into this. Roll it.
To another subject, the president continues to say that the 2020 election was stolen, and according to a number of reports from across the political spectrum, various news outlets from the New York Times to the National Review, he has told people around him recently that he believes he will be reinstated as president by August.
Goddamn right he will.
Corey, can you please explain to our viewers under what provision of law or the Constitution President Trump can be reinstated as president?
I'm all ears.
Sure, Chris, and I can tell you I've spoken to the president dozens, if not more than 100 times since he has left the White House. And the president and I have never had that conversation about him being reinstated, so I can't specifically comment on what he has said to other individuals because it hasn't been a conversation I've had with him. And I know of no provision under the Constitution that allows that to occur, nor do I know of any provision under the Constitution that allows an individual who lost an election to come back in if a recount is dubbed inaccurate. So, look, there are election integrity matters that we need to deal with.
That sucks huge balls. Yeah, but look, I'm in the same boat as everybody else who is the silent majority in this country. We need to be loud, people. We need to speak up. We need to be present. And we need to get rid of mail-in voting. Just a thought. Just a thought. You with me? Go ahead and leave a like on here if you agree with me, all right? Because I know you do. Comment down below. Hashtag. Ooh, this is a time for a YouTuber to be creative with the audience. What do you guys think of this one? Hashtag. Damn. Hashtag. The dog ate my vote. No, I mean the dog ate my homework. Instead, the dog ate my vote, as in with the mail-in voting. Look, you shouldn't have to explain the goddamn joke or the hashtag. That's great. Go ahead and comment down below so I know that you're here, alright? But, here's my thing. I want Trump back in office either fucking way. I don't care if it's not possible. I just want it to happen. I'm not unreasonable. But, just as an example as to why the title of this video is going to be Trump potentially August, whatever. Why we actually need him. Why it's important that if there was even a remote possibility that we get him back. And I'll show you why, right here. So, you know, old Vladimir, you can read it right there. Okay, let's go ahead and full screen this. You know about Vladdy. You know he's been a bad boy. You know he's been poisoning journalists, allegedly. Okay? But, as much of a dick as he is, we need a strong relationship with him and his country because of our economies, our militaries. We could do good things together for the world on some level. I know how that sounds after what I said about Putin, but let's face facts. It's the truth. Sometimes you gotta work with the guy you don't like. That's how jobs work. That's how being president works. Here is some examples of how you should go about having a positive relationship with a world leader that you may not like, but need to work with. Roll it.
You know, Obama says that, well, Trump might be friendly with Putin, which I'm not. I don't know Putin. But they're coming up with this narrative like I'd be weak with Putin. Well, I never met Putin. I don't know who Putin is. He said one nice thing about me. He said I'm a genius. I said thank you very much to the newspaper. And I said he's a better leader than Obama. But he does get rid of it. I said he's a better leader than Obama because Obama's not.
It's also true.
So he's certainly doing a better job than Obama is. Putin said Trump is brilliant. And Trump, no.
Yes.
Putin.
Yes.
Now, I don't know Putin. We did do 60 Minutes together. Now, we weren't together, but he was on, I was on the same night.
True.
We got great ratings, by the way. I would treat Vladimir Putin firmly, but there's nothing I can think of that I'd rather do than have Russia friendly as opposed to the way they are right now. Russia, if you're listening, I hope you're able to find the 30,000 emails that are missing. I think you will probably be rewarded mightily by our press. Putin said some very good things about me. People say, oh, Trump's going to be weak with Putin because Putin is saying nice things about me. Okay, all right. And I said he's a strong guy. They immediately say, oh, Trump likes, but look, I don't like or dislike. First of all, I have to say this. Wouldn't it be—
I don't want to pause this video every 5 seconds, okay, and all that, but like, come on! The emails thing, god damn it, I wish that we could find that server, okay? You know, we were able to find Osama after years of looking in the wrong direction. You think maybe we could start looking in the right direction for that fucking server and all those deleted emails, right? Yeah, you know. Here's the thing. That's exactly what happened. He tried to form a strong relationship with the president of Russia, and every time he reached out and did so publicly, he was chastised for trying to cozy up with a dictating killer of a foreign country. Ah, God almighty. You guys can't have it both ways. You can't be morally righteous and also have a great relationship with someone who's kind of a dick. That's not how it works when you're a politician. Anyways, let's keep going.
It'd be great if we actually got along with Russia. Am I wrong in saying that? Wouldn't it be great?
Completely right.
You know?
That's the end of the video. But now, let's roll over, okay? Not actually roll over, but just roll over in terms of this video to this guy. Current President of the United States. Getting asked a question. I'm sure you've seen the clip by now. If not, 3, 2, 1, here we go.
At the suggestion that you had called him a killer. Is that still your belief, sir, that he is a killer?
Just FYI, Putin. You know, man, I like me some Putin right now. I tell you what, that Vladimir makes some good stuff. Anyways, don't mind me. He was like, oh, hey, you know, Joe Biden called you a killer. He laughed at it. You call somebody a killer who's a world leader and they laugh at it. It's a scary motherfucker. Anyways.
And I'll continue the trend if you don't mind of asking a second question. Do you believe if he does agree to cooperate, then what kind of a challenge do you find yourself in? How would you ever trust him? And if Ronald Reagan said trust but verify, what do you say to Vladimir Putin?
To answer the first question, I'm laughing too. They actually, well, look,
like
I mean, he has made clear that the answer is, I believe he has in the past essentially acknowledged that he was, there are certain things that he would do or did do. But look, when I was asked that question on air, I answered it honestly. But it's not much of a, I don't think it matters a whole lot in terms of this next meeting we're about to have.
When have you ever had a meeting with someone? When you called them a killer and they laughed, you laughed with them. What the fuck? That's insane. It's like two crazy fucking psychos laughing about killing people or some shit. I don't know what that was. Next thing, at the end there, I don't know, see what that has to do with the next meeting we're going into. I'm at a dealership. I walk in. I'm looking to be a part owner in the dealership. I go up to the owner, shake hands with him. I tell him he's a serial killer. And we both start laughing. But then I say I was honest about when I called you a serial killer. But now I don't expect that this is going to ruin the business meeting we're about to have about me being a part owner. Yeah, I'm just as confused as y'all are, because that makes no fucking sense. But look, to get real, we need Trump back. We do. I'm not saying the next 4 years everything's going to go to shit. A lot of you disagree. That's fine. I think as long as we're combating the nonsense that comes in, like critical race theory, drag queen hour on Nickelodeon, the sex education thing, all the stuff we've covered on the fucking podcast. Jeez. At some point, it's like this stuff is so ridiculous that people are starting to speak up now. Normal people, average, everyday people who before didn't want to express their opinions for fear that they might be chastised or torn down for it publicly, or found out that their jobs been fired. You had parents now suing the Virginia school board. I'll put it up here. Trying to get them out of office because they're suggesting critical race theory in schools, which is insane. And I'm just saying, people see who we have in office as a reflection of us as a country, right? Which is why so many people apparently were upset at Trump being in office, because he sets the example that we're rude, obnoxious, a-holes as a country, which, newsflash, we all are on some level. We have to be in order, to keep ourselves sane at some level when we have to deal with certain people or certain things, okay? Or certain things that are trying to adjust reality to a position that it just simply can't exist in, like critical race theory, this whole fucking LGBTQ movement that's gone way off the deep end, all of this stuff. And reflections of needing somebody back in office who sets things straight and combats this stuff at the highest level and encourages other people to be public about their opinions and state, hey, you think some crazy shit. I'm not saying that everything that people on the left believe is awful, because they go, hey, we should get rid of lobbyist groups. Yes, I'm with you. But then you're telling me that kids can be trans? No. You have to set some guidelines. With this guy, there is none, because nobody respects him. And he's instituting this stuff because they all feel free now to vote in, all this crazy stuff. Wasn't happening under Trump. He straight up was like, hey, critical race theory, it's out the window. So him not getting reelected is probably the case. Him having to run in another 4 years is probably going to happen. And they're going to do whatever they can to try to keep him out. It's all BS at the end of the day. He didn't incite violence during the Capitol riots, all this other stuff. Look, all I'm saying is, if we as a country truly want great leadership, then we need to be willing to admit when we have bad leadership. And we have that right now. And we know that we have that right now. But it's like the secret that everyone's trying to keep, that everyone just knows is a thing. Like, who scratched the car outside with the car keys, and it's like it's the pissed off ex-girlfriend. We all know it. Like, Joe Biden probably has some degenerative brain disease, shouldn't be in public office, and has no ability to be a real leader. We know this, but yet we allow him to continue to do his job because we can't just boot his ass out. And again, I don't want... I do want to just boot his ass out and put Trump back in, but you can't do it. And if that happens, it happens to Trump. Because, again, this whole cycle we're going through right now where I'm saying we need to reelect the guy? Yeah, because if we stoop to the level of the people that we disagree with, then the same stuff is going to come back to bite us in the ass. Like when they call for censorship, people get censored. And then they get censored. And they're like, hey, man, this isn't cool. But then you said something offensive. Remember, you set the goalpost so far, and then when you finally got to it, you're like, oh, this kind of isn't what I wanted. Yeah. Sometimes the thing you want isn't really the thing you want. And then when you get it, you're like, oh, this is awful. Yeah. And now you got what you wanted. And now you have a world leader. I put the photo right here, getting shouted at by Emmanuel Macron, the leader of France. Yeah. And probably everybody else at the fucking UN, because they don't respect the guy. Because they know he's not a leader. I get upset because it's like, look, the mainstream media is not going to be at all outside of Fox News. Everyone else is just going to be like, yeah, Joe's okay. No problem. No real big issue. Gets chewed out by world leaders, calls somebody a killer, and then has the weirdest type of response or tiptoeing dance around the subject possible. I just hope that you guys are happy with the result that you got. I know you're not. I know you have buyer's remorse right now, and you should. Well, it serves you right. You didn't want the orange guy because you thought he was too offensive and he was racist and all this other crap. And now you get a guy who not a single person in the world leader section of things cares about nor respects. So, I'm going to end the video here. I want to know what you guys think down below. Are you with me? Are you against me? Are you falling in the middle somewhere? Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. It's been Tony's Take here on Loud Jackass Podcast. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Okay.